Okay, welcome back everyone. It's Professor Sebastian, our statistics class notes, and we're on page 67. And we just started section 5.2, and we're trying to understand at this point, what's the difference between given that, which is a conditional probability, versus and. Okay, we really need to understand the difference between those. So let's say on the last page, I had asked for what's the probability of high income and college educated. So if we look back there to the last page, we had this two-way table. Probability of high income and college educated would be where the high income group intersects with the college educated group. So that would be 77 out of a total of 406 students. So the way to understand that with the and is to think of this Venn diagram. So if I draw this box, that represents S, which is the entire sample space, all 406 people surveyed. And when you say high income and college educated, these represent a portion of that sample space. And the word and means it has to be in both of these. So that is where they overlap. That's the intersection of where they overlap. If instead I said, what's the probability of high income given that the person is college educated, now what we're doing is we're saying, let's forget about the entire sample space, only focus in on the college educated people, which means we're reducing our sample space to just the college educated group. And then we still have the high income group, but just within that college educated group of people. So again, if you go back to the table, that means focus in only on the college educated group. So the high income is 77 out of 181 because we're focusing only on the college educated group. Okay, so that's essentially what's going on. So if I look at that, the probability of average income and college educated, again, is where they overlap. Average income and college educated is 60 out of 406, or 0.148, or 14.8%. And then the probability of having an average income given that we have a college educated group here. So we only focus on the college educated group. The average income out of that group is 60 out of 181. It reduces the sample size. The sample space. So instead of looking at all 406 people, we reduce it to looking out of just the 181 that are college educated. So 60 out of 181 is 0.331 or 33.1%.